Hello, Master0063 here with an update video to kick off 2020. And yeah, I guess I should address what you're actually seeing at the moment. Don't worry, I won't be going all rhythm game on you or anything like that. This is purely just to have some sort of gameplay taking place while I actually give my update and everything like that. Sort of got a bit sick of the kind of the still images and bits of and the sort of more boring ones I was doing before. But so yeah, I'm not going to be doing Let's Plays of Hatsune Miku rhythm games or anything like that, but this is purely just to have some gameplay footage, take advantage, if nothing else, of the glorious quality recording of the PS4, which is pretty much instantaneous and it's a very decent quality. So yeah, it was a quick, convenient way to actually get some footage to talk about what I wanted to say. Why this? Well, as I say, first reason simply because it was actually quite convenient and easy to do. Second, because well, I had some family members over for a bit of a stay over Christmas, and well, sort of tried to demo this game. And to say that I sucked at it would be a colossal understatement. So if nothing else, it's sort of just to prove to them, and indeed everyone, that I don't absolutely suck at these games and are completely horribly terrible at them. Why do I even have this in the first place? Well, I got recently, so probably about 3 or 4 months or so ago, got a PS4 pretty much for the sole purpose of this game, Hatsune Miku, Project Diva, Future Tone, and a similar game in the series, Project Diva X. I do have precedence with this. I got a PSP, I think, about 9 years or so ago now, with the, and I still to this day only own 2 games on that console. The Mega Man remakes of Mega Man X and Mega Man 1, so Mega Man X Maverick Hunter and Mega Man Powered Up. And those are the only 2 games that I ever owned on the PSP. Do I regret the decision to get a PSP only for those 2 games? Absolutely not. As I've said on numerous occasions during this on this channel, the Mega Man Powered Up is my favourite game of all time. So yes, it does seem a little bit extreme to go and get a PSP or a console just for the sake of 2 games. But when one of those games happens to be your favourite game of all time, I can hardly say that it was a not a good decision. And that's probably true for however little I've already had the PS4 for these games. This one I'm demoing at the moment, the Future Tone one, is just the amount of time I've spent on this is absolutely incredible, and in 3 or 4 months or so, and it is honest to goodness so much fun. This hasn't like eclipsed Mega Man Powered Up as being my favourite game of all time, but just the sheer amount of hours that I've already put into this in such a short period of time, and the insane amounts of fun I've had with it, I mean, it's near the top of my sort of favourite list, or at least it's on like a top 10 easily, probably a top 5. It is just, I've just had so much fun with this. It's been incredible. So yeah, like I said, quick easy way to actually get some gameplay footage, and yeah, proof that I hopefully don't suck. I did actually select 4 songs on here, so on hard mode, so it's sort of to all the difficulty end of the scale. So I've actually, given the amount of time I spent on this, I've like perfected every song on easy and normal mode, and there are just 5 that I haven't been able to do on hard mode, or out of 238, so 233 out of 238. 5 is a coincidental number, incidentally, because there happen to be 5 Mega Man Road Master stages through 1 to 10 and Wily Wars that I haven't been able to perfect, so yay. So 5 again on that. But yeah, yeah. So I picked 4 songs at the difficulty end of the scale: 6.5, a 7, a 7.5, and an 8 on hard mode. And yeah, I picked this one just because Luca is my favourite Vocaloid of the bunch, and yeah, it's just a really kind of catchy song. So yay. And there's one more I'm going to do before I'm actually going to stop talking, just to actually demo a song of me actually playing the game, so you can hear it properly without me commenting over it and everything like that. I'll mention the video when to skip by if you really don't care about that. But yeah, I sort of planned this in 3 different sort of stages. One, while the first song was going on, just to talk about the game itself, or why we even got it in the first place. And then while the second one is going on, I will talk about probably the title of the video and stuff like that. The third one I'll shut up so you can actually hear an actual gameplay, and then the fourth one will be some plans for 2020. So yes, the main reason why I'm sort of making this video as an update is probably just to obviously inform you all that it is exceedingly likely that 2020 will be my final year on YouTube. Several reasons really. The main one, honestly, being that I've pretty much done everything I originally set out to do. when I first started this channel back in the summer of 2012, the reasons I wanted to do, or actually start in the first place, were to upload my Sonic Survival video for my Wanna Be the Boss Sheep. Yes, I refer to that one yet again, but hey, it's likely to be one of my best ever gaming achievements of my lifetime, so why wouldn't I keep harping on about it? Trust me, it's awesome. It's one of the most incredible things that ever happened to me. A little bit of luck, yes, but you know, a huge amount of skill, and yeah, I'm exceedingly proud of it. So yeah, go watch it if you haven't already. But other than that, and obviously my Wanna Be the Boss Sheep playthrough, being the Mega Man perfect runs, I did those way before I even sort of thought about starting a channel, just sort of challenge to see if I could actually do them, and recorded them, you know, on a VCR in black and white. So long before I even dreamed of starting the channel. So, but once I kind of got through pretty much them all, and I had only got, or there were only 5 or so that I couldn't do, and some of them was, well, I felt like I'd done so good on that I felt like, well, actually, these are the kind of things I actually want to upload these, you know, and go from do my playthroughs of Mega Man, because I love that series so much, and I actually wanted to, you know, show off a little bit, if you will, not just the perfect runs, but also my love of those games. So yeah, the Mega Man perfect runs and I Wanna Be the Boss Sheep were the main sort of reason that I even started the channel in the first place. Obviously, I Wanna Be the Boss Sheep was going to take that long to get through. The Mega Man playthroughs obviously were going to, if I was going to space them out. And obviously wanted to do Let's Play footage as well, which was in colour. It proves a nice contrast to the black and white footage of all for the perfect run. But yeah, I guess that sort of brings me on to another issue as well in terms of like recording software. I've never had like good recording software capabilities and such like that. You've heard me moan so often about the things that have gone wrong and such like that. And I even just referenced the fact that my Mega Man perfect runs were in black and white. I mean, who in 2019 probably would have uploaded gameplay footage that was in black and white? I mean, Jesus. Obviously, it was recorded ages ago, before I actually had the capability to record it in colour, but still, wow. Yeah, above and beyond that, the other only main reason is a little bit of burnout, really, thankfully. I say I've done pretty much what I wanted to do. I feel like I've got not much left that I really can record. I've done lots of Let's Plays of I Wanna Be the Guy games. I've still got a lot of those coming up, so that's probably one of my main focus is going to be on this year. More details on that to come, because I'm conscious that I want to shut up in a minute to come to the end of this song. And I want to just shut up so you can actually hear some of the gameplay. But there's one reason why 2020 might not be my final year. I'll address that in due course. Principally, it's because one game that I want to do a Let's Play of that's going to be massive is a little bit dependent on the timing of when that game is released. So, and we don't quite know that yet. So, hey. Anyway, with the second song out of the way, hopefully it's not going to take too long to kick off with the next one. Shouldn't do if I've timed all this out fairly nicely. But yeah, enjoy some gameplay footage from one of the songs. If you don't want to hear this and not bothered at all, skip to 11:40 in the video. and I chose that song simply because I felt like that one felt like it looked like it could be the most difficult of the bunch, despite that being a 7-star racing one. So quickly before we go on to the final thing, I actually want to mention the last song we're going to do, an 8-star one. Yes, an 8-star one I managed to perfect. On the face of it, this looks like it would be quite easy, but anyone who's familiar with this song or played it will know that this is actually really bloody difficult. The beats and the sort of in play with the instrumental and the lyrics, or at different points in time as well, and it is one of the most off-putting things ever. It's one of the most unique songs in the game, in the sense that it does that. But yeah, on the face of it, just looking at it, all the icons they come in really, really slowly. You don't have to chain a whole bunch of notes together or anything like that, and it looks really simple. I absolutely promise you it is not. This is one of the most awkward ones of the bunch, but still I prefer this one to sort of like the continual mashing and ridiculous levels of chains which some of the songs have that I just can't do. So yeah, this might look easy, but I assure you it's not, based on the fact that it's in time with the lyrics and the instrumentals at different times, and that is incredibly off-putting. Anyway, the last thing I wanted to mention was, obviously fairly briefly, was plans for 2020. So, like I said, it's likely to be my last year, and the reason I say likely is because the big thing I want to do hasn't been released yet, and that is make a good Mega Man level contest number 3, which I said I was going to do blind, and I absolutely will, to make up for my non-blind playthrough of Mega Man 11, thanks again to recording issues. So yes, I really want to do the third Mega Man level contest. So the problem with it being that it's not released yet, and it is going to be massive. If you thought the second game in the series, which had 81 entries, was big, this one, or the third one at the moment, I believe has about, or somewhere between 175 and 180 entries, given some late exclusions or something like that. Now obviously that is twice the length of Make a Good Mega Man level content number 2, and that is going to take a ridiculous amount of time to get through. So I'm probably to the point where I'm going to have to upload like almost a video a day. Not just of that as well, because there's no way I can get away with just uploading footage of that game and nothing else, like I Want to Be the Guy game in tandem with it, because that's just going to be ridiculously boring for people or those who are not necessarily interested in the Mega Man stuff. So don't worry, that's not going to consume all my time. I will do a couple of, or certainly some I Want to Be fan games in tandem with it. And my plan at the moment is to do the permanent games alongside those as well. So I've actually already recorded footage for I Want to Be the Permanents, the original game. I haven't recorded the second one at the moment. Neither of those games will be blind. I played the second one absolutely ages ago, but never played the first one. I played the first one for the first time last year, and then also last year did actually record some footage for a Let's Play of it. But I need to do the second one, need to devote some time to that. Yeah, my plan is that those would go in tandem with Make a Good Mega Man level contest number 3, as indeed would possibly some other I Want to Be the Guy fan games, if need be, if the Mega Man game just goes on for an absolute eternity, which it might well do. Above and beyond that, I don't necessarily have any real concrete plans for things to do. As I say, I'm slightly, or very much hamstrung with recording footage and game availability and stuff like that. So, as I say, there's nothing really on the PS4 that I definitely want to do a Let's Play of, particularly at the moment. And the only games I actually own, of course, are these two Hatsune Miku rhythm games. I should of course say that I completely forgot to mention that my interest in this game got sort of piqued by the fact that it was that Hatsune Miku is such a feature in terms of the avoidance, Miku avoidance. I sort of use that phrase so often without necessarily knowing exactly what it is. So just sort of mucking around on YouTube one day, I sort of came across ultimately what the Hatsune Miku games were about. Thought they looked really fun, and indeed they certainly are. So that's all how that came about. I forgot to mention that earlier. Anyway, back to the main point I was going to be getting at here. Yeah, the first game that's going to be coming up in this year will be Jingle Jam. So I did a Let's Play of Spook Jam round about Halloween, or maybe just afterwards. So I appreciate, obviously it's Halloween themed. I appreciate Jingle Jam is Christmas themed, and we've only just had Christmas. But it was sort of done, and indeed with the Advent calendar style of the game, December would have fitted it perfectly. But I didn't feel like I was going to have much time in December, honestly, to do a lot of Let's Playing and stuff like that, and I wanted to wait till the full game was kind of done as well anyway, so January seems like a good time to get that out of the way, and it's not so far after Christmas. But above and beyond that, no real concrete plans for something. There'll be other probably other a multitude of other I want to be the guy fan games sort of thrown in here and there, but I need to kind of scope out some super ones. I do also have my final project nailed down, so I'm not going to reveal what that is at the moment, but I've known what that is almost certainly going to be for probably about 2 or 3 years or so now. Not sure whether I can say I'm looking forward to it per se, but I'll try and give it the gusto that it probably deserves with it being my final project. But yes, I'm almost adamant what it will be, yeah, sort of looking forward to it and not looking forward to it at the same time. But yeah, honestly, it's been. I'll have probably various sort of like other videos just scattered throughout the year. I plan on doing a Mega Man retrospective and stuff like that as well. Mega Man 11 Perfect runs. I'm going to run out of time here. Mega Man 11 Perfect runs are possibly going to come as well. I do want to get round to them, but it's just a matter of actually getting those done. I've recorded all the other games well before even Mega Man 11 was in on the horizon, so I'm not sure whether it's something I want to go back to grinding out, but we'll see. It's something I do want to do, but yeah, I'm not going to guarantee it, but yeah, we'd definitely like to. But above and beyond that, yeah, that's just a first sort of update video for this year, and yeah, just outlining plans, and yeah, it's been a fun ride so far on YouTube. It will be about 8.5 years at least by the end of 2020 when I'm finished. And yeah, what can I say? It's been really fun. I'm obviously not planning on going away entirely at the moment. I'll obviously be around for 2020 and possibly beyond, depending on let's make a good level Mega Man level contest number 3 game. But yeah, I do plan, as I said, some sort of special videos throughout the year, like I've just said about Mega Man retrospective, and I'll probably do a couple of other ones as well. But yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say for this first video of 2020. And yeah, hope you look forward to what will be coming from me in this year. Hope to see you for that. But until then, cheerio.